Hi Ashley, thanks for your question on the percentiles. I've got the picture of the screenshot that you sent me here on the screen, and I'm just going to go through it with you and explain it. Okay, so we're finding P10. We're finding the, see if I can do this here. Hang on. Oh no. I was trying to make it bigger. I should have left it alone. All right, we're finding P10, the 10th percentile, and so the difference here is that we're using a frequency table for this, and so usually what we would do is we would have the table sort of like this instead, and you would have, the mark and then the number of students and the frequency, and then you would have the cumulative frequency on the right hand side. So the reason the cumulative frequency is important is it lets you kind of see quickly where each number lands in the data. So we've got 39 pieces of data here. And so if you're looking for the column where like the 25th piece of data would be, then having the cumulative frequency, we know we've got 24 so far up to this column, and so it must be in the next column, which is in this one here. So here's what we're going to do. For the 10th percentile, with our expected marks, the first thing we do is we take the total number of data pieces, which is 39, and we know that because we kept adding as we went along here, and we got to 39 at the end of that cumulative number. We always add 1 to it. It just makes it a more accurate calculation if we add the 1. And the x is always which percentile you're trying to find. So in this case, we're trying to find the 10th percentile, so we fill in the 10 there. And then we always divide by 100, and that makes it a percent, all right? So if we do that, we have 39 plus 1 is 40. It's the 10th percentile, and we're dividing by 100, and so we end up with 4. You know, a lot of people get confused because they think that that's the 10th percentile. That's not actually the percentile, that's the position of the number that is the 10th percentile. So what it does is it tells you where to go find it. So if we're looking for the number in the 4th position, in other words, 4th from the bottom, then so far we have 2 numbers accounted for in the first column, and then after we've reported on the second column, we've got a total of 5 people accounted for or reported on. The person we're looking for is person number 4, so he must be in this column because we only had up to 2 by the first column. So person 3, 4, and 5 are all in the second column. So that's where we know we have to go to look for the person's mark. And so now finding the P10, the 10th percentile, is really easy because we know where to find it. We can go into that column and we can see the expected mark is 65, and we just say that P10 is 65 in that case. For the second example, they're showing you how to find the 90th percentile instead of the 10th. And so now we're looking for the one that's 9/10 of the way through the data and only 10% away from the very top number, okay? So that's why we changed to P90, and when we find the position, we're going to put a 90 in for the x instead of a 10 this time. So it tells us that that person we're looking for is in position 36. So if we count up again, here's 36 right here. This is getting a bit messy, sorry, but is that 35 or 36? That's 36, okay. So if person 36 is in that column, then that's the data that we want to pull out for our P90, our 90th percentile. And the mark that all the people in that group got was 85. So it doesn't matter which person we're looking at, they all got 85 in this case, and that's why P90 is 85. So I hope that helps you with the percentiles. If not, like I said, I'm online most of the weekend, so just keep emailing me and I'll keep emailing you back.